first pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Buxton is in pursuit, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Iwakuma steps into the line. Here's the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Here comes Yelich. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the. Here's Starling Marte. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Here comes the first pitch. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Here now the 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. And this is going to get on by Desmond. It's a base hit. Here's Miguel Sano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Yelich is running. Pitch misses low. The throw down. In time at second, and McCann has nailed him trying to take second base. A 1-0 delivery. Grounded to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. In is Christian Yelich. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. Digging in to try it again. Ian Desmond. First time up, he went down looking. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. Ripped down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And he'll pull into second with one away. So a runner on second with one down now. And stepping in the veteran center fielder, Jim Edmonds. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted in the air out to left. Marte is under it. 2 down. Ready for another chance. Brian McCann. He popped out in his first trip. Here comes the first pitch. Too low, 1-0. The 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Scope calls for it. And the inning is over. Here's Justin Smoke now. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
2-1 now. 3 balls and a strike now to Smoke.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Lined hard to center field. Edmonds is right there, 1 down. So 1 gone, and here's the second baseman, Jonathan Schoop. First pitch of the at-bat is put in play to the right side of the infield. Cano charging this one. Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now. So striding in, Paul DeYoung. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. Striding in once again, JT Realmuto. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. The 1-0 home. The bouncer to the left side. Throw to Murphy, will take care of him, and that'll end the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eugenio Suarez.
Third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he's safe. Here's Daniel Murphy now.
First baseman, Daniel.
First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. Buxton is over. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And he might have thought about it at third, but with 1 away, decides not to risk it. Digging in for his second at-bat, Robinson Cano. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal, so there'll be runners at the corners with 1 gone. A ball and no strikes. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up to second for 1. On to Smoke. It's a double play, and that'll end the inning. Ready for another chance? Hisashi Iwakuma. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Sent out to straightaway center field. And there to take this one in is Cano for the first out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Byron Buxton. A pop out and a ground out for him to this point. Skied into very shallow right. Under it is Yelich, and there are 2 away now. Here's Starling Marte. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
Hit back up the middle. Desmond fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tommy Pham. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Low with the splitter, ball 1.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches with good speed. The 2-hole hitter can handle the bat. We'll see if they have a play on here with nobody out. In is Christian Yelich. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. Iwakuma a look to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And another throw over, and the runner back safely. The 1-0. A bullet to first base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play. Digging in and looking for more, Ian Desmond. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Now a move over to first, and now they've got him in a rundown. They slap the tag on him, and he is out at second base. Iwakuma gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. The windup and the 0-1. Now Desmond swings and hits a high fly ball with some carry on it to deep left field. And gone. An absolute bomb. Riding in once again, Jim Edmonds. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
And he will indeed make the play in foul territory. Ready for another shot now. Christian Yelich. He singled his last time up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. So 1-1 home. Very weakly on the ground. The 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Yelich. He's got it 1 away. Digging in to try it again. Miguel Sano. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fastball in there for a called strike.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Oh, and he misses it. Ready once again, Justin Smoke. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
A little bouncer. Sano, base runner at first with 1 out. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Full count now. Runners on the move for second. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Quick check on that tying run at first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing a starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
We'll try it one more time for second. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Running yet again for second. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And he can't come up with it cleanly here in right. So stepping in, Jonathan Scope, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Pham has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. He beats the tag. Safe. It's a big 2-out hit, and that ties the ball game.
The batter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Paul DeYoung. A hit in 2 tries so far. 1-0 the count. Ball and a strike. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. This one's down to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Brian McCann, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Ryan McCann.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. High in the air out to center field. Buxton is there. Makes the play, 1 away. Now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. And he lays off there, 1-0. One ball, 1 strike to count. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
A quick glove at third, and there were 2 gone. Digging in now, Daniel Murphy. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Murphy.
Ball 1. Hot shot on the ground is short. DeYoung gathers it in. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game. So striding in. JT Realmuto.
Catcher. JT Realmuto.
First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside. Now the 1-0. Here's Desmond now at short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Hisashi Iwakuma. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Reese Hoskins will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 17. Reese Hoskins.
And they start him out away with a cold strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted in the air out to center field. Edmonds is going to get there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping up now, Byron Buxton. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side. Tyler Lyons is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Buxton over to his left, but it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there's 1 away now. So here now, Wellington Castillo move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. One and one, the count to Wellington Castillo. 1-2. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Here now the 2-2. Is laid off and the count runs full.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Look out, hot shot to third, and there are two away. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tommy Pham. Last time through was a base hit. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So coming to the plate, Christian Yelich hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been... Morrison comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Here's Starling Marte, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. No balls and one strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And that'll be a base hit, so they couldn't ask for more as the possible tying runs aboard to kick off the ninth. In is Christian. He's set. Here it comes. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Here it comes, 1-0. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit in the air to center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run. Here's Miguel. Jason Mott answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
Now pitching, Jason Mott.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard back up the middle. And this is a base hit as they've come back to tie it here in the top of the ninth. Digging in the switch hitter, Justin Smoke. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Here's the first pitch. In there. Now the throw. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. The 0-1. Runner's on his way to third. Strike called. Now the throw down. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball.
Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. from the Bronx. Standing in, Lou Brock. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch on its way. And we are underway here in the Bronx as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball one. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Game time temperature, a comfortable 76 degrees. Ground ball right side. Stokes able to get there. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out.
Justin Turner.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Buxton is back to the track as he takes it for route number 2. Into the box now.
Third baseman, number 5.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Sano is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side. Here's Byron Buxton now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground to short. Pee-wee right there. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Starling Marte. He'll get to take his first cuts here. 0-1 the count. Pops this one up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit. Into the box, Christian Yelich. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Throw over to the bag, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Carrasco pauses. Here's the 0-1. Short, hit hard. He's got it. Turner for one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Miguel Sano. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. And that's on the outside corner, 1-2.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Count even at 2-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed. And with here's George Springer. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Right fielder,
Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second. Digging in, Cody Bellinger.
first baseman, number 35.
First offering on its way. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Well, you see this a lot. A guy comes out of the bullpen throwing bullets, but he has a tough time finding the zone. Trust me, velocity is a great weapon if the hitters are tempted to swing.
Springer gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now a chopper to first, might only get one. There's one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Striding into the box, Pee-wee Reese. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Here it comes, 1-0. A little bouncer, but it's foul, strike one. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. In now, Brian McCann.
Captain, Brian McCann.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit out towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw to third. Throw to third, but he's in there as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. So digging in now, Carlos Carrasco has got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And they'll tag him out after the break from third. And I'm not sure if that was a missed sign or not, but something certainly went wrong there. The 1-1. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Swing and a line drive. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. And this will easily find the wall in front of the stands by the 314 sign. And he is into second base with an RBI double. So striding forward now, Ender Inciarte. Runner in scoring position with 2 down. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Buxton is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Here's Justin Smoke now, and he'll face Carlos Carrasco to get the inning underway.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one.
Oh, just a sec. What a play. It's there, and he's out. Now in the box, Paul DeYoung. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a slider.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball that just misses inside.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Hit sharply on the ground. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Digging in now, JT Realmuto. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now that's popped up. Bellinger is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Lou Brock. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Justin Turner. He flew out in his last at-bat. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Brock aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a throw over. And a dive, but he's back. And again a throw. Runner back safely. The 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Freddie Freeman. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Here's a look over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. First and second here with nobody out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And he will make the play, and an important one it was, as those runners will have to hold now with 1 away. First offering on its way. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Buxton calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away. Into the box now, Cody Bellinger. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. High pop-up. Sano has a play. And that's the 3rd out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Garrett Richards, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Softly hit out towards short. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Standing in, Byron Buxton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The fastball here as we'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Tries to drag his way on here, but now he's behind 1 and 2. The 1-2. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, but it's not in time, and they'll just get the 1. Riding in once again, Starling Marte. Carrasco pauses. First pitch on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Now at the plate, Christian Yelich. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball on the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... Digging in to try it again, Pee Wee Reese. A base hit in his first trip. Here comes the first pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike 1. One and 1. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. DeYoung's got it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So 1 away now for Brian McCann. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that one is gone. So here now is the pitcher, Carlos Carrasco. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's in there. Base hit. Here's Ender Inciarte. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. So it's back to the top of the order now. And in steps the all-time Cardinal great Lou Brock. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single. Ready for another shot now. Justin Turner. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Turner swings, and it's a very well-hit ball to left. Buxton looking up. Gone! Digging in, Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Lined hard toward right center. Buxton there to put it away and finally put it. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Miguel Sano. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And there's ball 1. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Miguel Sano becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. That swung on and hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Springer. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now in the box, George Springer. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
George Springer.
Drilled on the ground to short. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Cody Bellinger. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Darren O'Day gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Shoots this one over to first. One there on to first, and how about that? He comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play ball with one pitch. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-1. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time, but foul. Two out, nobody on. Pitch popped up. DeYoung moving to his left. And the inning is over. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Now at the plate, JT Realmuto comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Lofted in the air out to right field. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2. In now, Darren O'Day. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. Popped him up. Freeman has got it, and the side is retired. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. And right into the shift. Smoke takes it in. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in and looking for more, Carlos Carrasco getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Bouncer up the middle. A reaching try as he knocks it down. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely. Digging in once again, Ender Inciarte. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. A double play ball to second. 4, 6. At the plate, Lou Brock. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Runners off for second. Bounce it to the left side. And that's in there for a base hit. His 3rd hit of the game. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Justin Turner, so far 2 for 3 in this one. 4-1. Inciarte at third. Brock at second with 2 gone. Chopped weakly to the left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Byron Buxton. He's a silver player, best known for his legs. If he gets on, he's likely to cause trouble on the base paths. The throw into second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double. Here's Starling Marte, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. No balls and 1 strike. Now a spin and a throw back to second, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. Hit to short. And he is hung out to dry as they tag him out. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. In is Christian Yelich. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. 1 out and a runner on second base. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-2. Hit out towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The runner from second scores as they inch a bit closer. Here's Miguel Sano. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Inciarte going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Here's Justin Smoke now. 50th pitch of the game on its way. And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0. The 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Hit in the air to center field. Turner shading to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So striding in, Freddie Freeman. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Looking up is Yelich. And it's gone as they add still another. Here's George Springer. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
DeYoung will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. First offering on its way. Missed with a slider. And that one just missed outside.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped up. Sano calls for it, and that ends the inning. Striding into the box, Paul DeYoung. No hits to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Springer has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Here's Jonathan Scope now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte's there. 2 down. Digging in once again, JT Realmuto. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Ranging back is Inciarte. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Striding in once again, Brian McCann will start us off in the 8th. Tyler Lyons enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. On the ground to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. First offering on its way. Swinging a ground ball to third, but a foul ball here. 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. So here now is the pitcher, Tyler Lyons, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Stephen Vogt will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. The 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Brock's coming in, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Here's Byron Buxton now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sent on the ground out to second. Gloved by Turner. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Ready once again, Starling Marte. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit hard on the ground towards second. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte's there. And that's the third out. Steve Cishek comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Hit out towards second. Scope has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Turner. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Splitter taken here. 2-1. Now the 2-1. Turner swings, and it's a very well hit ball to left. Buxton looks up, and this one is gone. A home run. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Freddie Freeman is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. That's through. He's got a base hit, his second in this one. 2 for 5 now. Throwing to second, and he'll reach second now with 1 away. Ready for another chance? George Springer. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Freeman leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. 1-0 the count. Here's the 1-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Miguel Sano. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Down and away. 1 ball and no strikes. 2 balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Chasing after it is Inciarte.
1 down. Digging in to try it again. Justin Smoke. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Carrasco pauses. 0-1 on its way. The bouncer to the left side. Freeman's got it. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Fans are
About set for baseball now on the show as we welcome. Here's Gerard Dyson, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First delivery to him on the way. Sent on the ground out to second. Altuve has it, and the day begins with an out. There's one away. Here's Starling Marte. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike. And just a Chamber of Commerce afternoon for baseball. 82 degrees here at first pitch. And a breaking ball's bounced out towards second. Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with 2 away.
Second baseman.
First offering on its way. Hard hit at third. Arenado's got it. Throw on Devado will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Tapper up the line. That winds up foul. Now here's the pitch. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. A little tapper. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. Digging in now, Matt Kemp, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Yelich is under it. And that ends the inning. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Bichette is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Digging in the switch hitter, Justin Smoke, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First offering on its way. Fouled off. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Hernandez is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. First pitch of the at-bat. A changeup over the inside corner.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. in is Christian Yelich. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Harper has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Nolan Arenado.
Hit hard on the ground to short. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning. Stepping into the box, Joey Votto, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Arenado on at first, nobody out. Popped him up. Realmuto is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So a runner at first with 1 out now. And danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. Looks at a knuckleball that finds the bottom of the strike zone. Ready on 0-2. On the ground is short. This could be 2. The second for 1. On the smoke. It's a double play, and that'll end the inning. So digging in now, JT Realmuto, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Popped him up. Altuve is calling for it. 1 away. Ready now, Stephen Wright. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. First pitch of the at-bat. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Yadier Molina.
Hit on the ground out to short. And there's 1 down now. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Felix Hernandez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Dribbled up the line. That's a foul ball. Slow roller back to the mound. DeYoung fields it cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now batting, Dante Bichette.
Left fielder.
Here's the pitch.
Dante Bichette.
Here's a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. High fly ball out to deep right field. Yelich going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Ready for another chance? Starling Marte. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Grounded to short. And close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way in front of a great slider that time.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
Harper is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Seager flied out in his first at-bat, so it'll make him 0 for 1 so far. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Bichette is there. And the inning is over. Back to the top of the order now. And striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. It's a swing and a high pop-up. Smoke has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Matt Kemp. He flew out in his last at-bat. Turned on down the line. Seager has it. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch inning. Here's Justin Smoke now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Riding in once again, Paul DeYoung. He reached on a single in his first try. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. 1-1. Here it comes. Just missed with a breaking ball. Now the 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth. First delivery to him on the way. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight. Here's Nolan Arenado. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nolan Arenado.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded to third. There is Seager. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away. Digging in, Joey Votto. He popped out in his first trip. Swing and a miss as he tried to muscle up on it there. 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Scope over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop Troy Tulowitzki. Left side. Seager fields it cleanly. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, JT Realmuto. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kemp has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Stephen Wright. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. First offering on its way. This now is hit the second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He sure does. It's a Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. They'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Yadier Molina.
Rounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0-2 to Molina. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. Hit back up the middle. DeYoung gathers it in. And the throw gets him as he takes away a hit that time. So here now's the pitcher, Felix Hernandez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Grounder down the line at third. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. DeYoung's got it. On to first, and there were two down. At the plate, Dante Bichette. Here's the first pitch to him. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Set to deliver the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. DeYoung fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Starling Marte. First offering on its way.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
And a breaking ball stays outside. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And a 3-2 full count to Starling Marte.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off well.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
And there's out number 2. Ready once again, Kyle Seager. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bichette sprinting after it. He makes the catch. What a play on the... Here's the second baseman, Jose.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Dyson patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Digging in, Bryce Harper. And that diamond rating on his card isn't just for show. It'd be tough to argue he's anything but one of the game's best players. 1 out, nobody on. Line, but speared on a hop. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. Digging in once again, Matt Kemp. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Swing and a miss on a ball inside, 0-1.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem, and what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
Ready for another shot now. Nolan Arenado. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Nolan Arenado.
Ground ball foul down the left side.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty.
And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake. Digging in the switch hitter, Justin Smoke. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Justin Smoke.
The windup and the 0-1. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. In is Christian Yelich. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run.
He's safe.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. Runner goes for third. A pitch out. The throw. Oh, and he may have gotten a bad jump there as he aborted the stolen base attempt and went back to second. Runner breaks for third. Pitch inside. The throw. It's a good one to Arenado, and he is out trying to steal third. Bouncer up the middle. There to field it is Tulowitzki. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. So coming to the plate, JT Realmuto. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hit high and deep to right center. On the move is Kemp. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Nolan Arenado. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Nolan Arenado.
Drilled down the line, but a foul ball here, 0-1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first, in time, 1 away. In is Joey Votto now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Buxton shading to his right. 2 gone. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Out in front as he grounds this one to short. Buxton comes up with it. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman. Digging in to try it again, Stephen Wright. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Bounced down the third baseline. And a barehanded attempt, but he can't get his palm around it. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Gerard Dyson. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Here's the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now is still nobody out. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
And time will be called here as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. That's in there, base hit. And the go-ahead run will move up to third and wisely hold there with no Nate Jones is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. Baez, the runner at third. Dyson on second. Marte on at first with nobody out.